The ground throws open its gates and embraces all comers, despite less than perfect conditions. A warm welcome to all of you on what is, in fact, a very, very cold night, and snow here will play its part in the match. And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Marquinhos, oh, good spread. Danilo. Bremer. Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. Turns and goes back. There's the shot! Bruno Guimaraes have it back and can go again. Bruno Guimaraes. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hakimi. Riyad. Diop. Diop. Oh, good-looking ball. The pass has gone astray. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Delivered with swing. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
that is a little undercooked.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Marquinhos. Rafinha. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Hit into the middle. And that's out of reach. Hakimi. Hakimi goes forward. Unahi. Elainawi. Unahi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rafinha! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Lobbed in behind. That's the keeper's ball. Brahim Diaz. Chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Up towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Riyad. Riyad, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Out to the left it goes.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Bruno Guimaraes, Bremer, aim forwards. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great work on the overlap. He's well positioned. Rafinha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha plays it short. Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area. And back out it comes. He's having a shot! Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. Danilo. Oh, great play! Vinicius Junior! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nicely intercepted. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Diaz. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Keeps on running. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! It'll be a throw-in. Rafinha. He decides to cross it. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for a decent ball in. Produces a cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Guimaraes. Danilo. Danilo with the cross. Marquinhos. Danilo looks to get on the end of this. And the pass is intercepted. Diop, nicely aimed pass. Bruno Guimaraes. That's an excellent interception. Crossing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabinho shifted upfield, played out to the right. He's got away. Danilo crossed into the box. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes, and it's played into the middle. Over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. he finish? Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Here's a chance! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And here's Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Marquinhos tries to clear. Hakimi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Unahi played out to the left flank, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's played forward. Rafinha, Bruno Guimaraes, Fabinho, Bruno Guimaraes chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rafinha tries a deft little ball. A lot of space ahead of him. And the finish! Goal! Brazil! First blood drawn. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Al-Ainawi gently done. Danilo. Brazil are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Diop. That's really well manoeuvred. Bremer gets across to intercept that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, great chance for a shot! El Ainaoui. Hakimi driven forward. Bruno Guimaraes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There are a few waiting for it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Rafinha! And that's put paid to a promising move. El Ainaoui shifted upfield. Fabinho. And here's Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And they win it back again. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Danilo showing good feet. Danilo gets a cross in. That's really well cleared. Bremer forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. And it's played in here. And he thumps it clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Time to deliver. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's heaved it away.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer, gently done. And it's Danilo. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Unahi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno, long ball by the goalkeeper. Danilo. Fabinho. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Cleared without complication. Fabinho hangs in a cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Diop, long ball upfield. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Diop, aim forwards. Diop, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Unahi. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Nice looking ball. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Danilo pings it across. Quality ball. Bremer cuts out the pass. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Diop forwards and with intent. Lovely bit of skill. Bruno Guimaraes. He's in here! Real chance, and a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Strong running down that left flank. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Rafinha. Does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he'll shoot here!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Bremer. Rafinha. Riyad shifted upfield. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Clipped into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Moved on forwards. We expected better, and so did he. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Keeper's got good distance on that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Brazil happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Danilo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Brahim Diaz. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. Unahi. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Morocco can make their change now with a break in play. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Played out wide. Cross goes in there. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Marquinhos. Spread out to the left. That's a good run down the left. Now here's the delivery. Riyad can get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is lovely. And it's Guimaraes. Well, they could break here. Marquinhos. Bremer. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz looking for a runner. That's been slipped through. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes, played out to the right. Danilo. Very nicely done. Adley shifted upfield. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Probing pass. Danilo picks it up now. Riyad gets it clear. And here's Vinicius Junior, and here's Rafinha. Rafinha! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rafinha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Into the channel. Decent chance! They've scored! Morocco are back in business. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Bremer. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Bruno Guimaraes. And he goes cross-field. This might spell danger. Vinicius Junior! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's run loose here. Caresses it through. That has found him in acres of space. And here's Philip. There's the shot! Now it's Philip. Shapes to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Danilo. Oh, that's neat. Danilo looking to run onto it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Adley. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good spread. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. And here's Vinicius Junior. El Ainaoui does well to get it back. Could move up a gear here. And that could set him on his way. Brahim Diaz was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Brahim Diaz. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Danilo. Oh, sweet feet. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Danilo with the shot at goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Brahim Diaz, forwards and with intent. He came in hard, very hard. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
That's the throw. Bremer. Rafinha. Tries a measured ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Gets into some space. Gets it away. Danilo. Bremer. Fabinho. Wins the duel this time. He can run onto that. And it's Adli. Great defending, strong and determined. Back into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Rafinha. Can he latch on to this? Diop gets it away. Brahim Diaz. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos. Bremer. Bremer played over towards the opposite flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Adli. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Brazil have a free kick.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Calmly anticipates. Bruno Guimaraes. Alainawi played out to the left flank. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Oh, that's nice. Alainawi. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's got space in the area. It's anyone's ball now. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's a nice ball. Can he finish? Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
He's found a way through. Diop is there and he can get that clear. Now that's well seen too. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And that's been repelled. And it's Hakimi. Oh, it's come loose. Can he deliver? Marquinhos tries to clear. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear. It's a good foot in there. Hakimi has created one goal already. And they've got rid. Rafinha. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Danilo. Played with finesse. Alainawi. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's found a way past. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Marquinhos. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a throw-in. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, can he get onto this? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Could try cutting inside here. Hit into the middle. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bremer. Fabinho. Vinicius Junior, played out to the right, played in, cleared away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Adli. And the shot!
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Vinicius Junior. Tries to think it through. Riyad is there and he can get that clear. Ibanez. Riyad tries to clear.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's been drilled forward. Picks it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He is through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Does really well to win the ball there. Ibanez. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Marquinhos. Ibanez. And it's Guimaraes.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Lovely feet. Bruno Guimaraes. Knocks it out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Brazil making another change here.
Well, his stamina was...
Real chance! Ibanez. Nice control. So who's he picking out? El Ainaoui gets good distance on it. Out to the right.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ibanez. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Deftly away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well read, nice interception. Fabinho moved on forwards. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Ibanez. Oh, what a pass! And he shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, smashing header! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Fabinho. Marquinhos. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Out towards the flank.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aim forwards. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Well, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Ederson trying to keep this in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Big chance! Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It is now or never. Time is against them. Can he get onto this? Marquinhos can get it clear. And it's hoisted clear. And it's El Ainawi. El Ainawi. Morocco don't have many options and time is running out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Diop, gently done. Marquinhos. Bremer. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Moved on forwards. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Sara. Good chance here! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Adli, spread out to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's really well manoeuvred. That's very neat. And here's Adli. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Can he stop it going out? It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Adli, gently done. And he's managed to get free. Fabinho.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Oh, this looks sharp. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Bruno Guimaraes. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.